So I was just talking to a client about obsessional thoughts, OCD, and what causes them. And she was asking me questions about what causes someone's depression, Is it thoughts in the past? And I stopped her right then and I said, listen, I could look back and find out what caused your OCD, what caused these obsessional thoughts, what caused your depressive thoughts, what makes you feel depressed right now. And that's like opening up Pandora's box. And that is one approach you can take. The problem is a lot of people spend a lot of their energy, a lot of their focus wondering why they feel this way, why they feel so depressed, why they have such obsessional compulsive thoughts and disorders. And it's like taking a seed. A thought's like a seed, and you plant that seed in your head. And if you keep watering that seed, if you keep fueling that seed, if you keep think about a seed, it grows in manure. If you keep giving it enough shit and piling enough shit on top, that seed begins to sprout. It becomes like, what do they call it, a sapling, I think. And then it becomes, like a tree. And that tree can grow massive, huge. In fact, my next door neighbour's got a Christmas tree. One of them live Christmas trees. He's lived here for 50 years. And this Christmas tree next door, it's got to be 50, 60, 70 foot tall. It's bloody enormous. In fact, the other day he was asking me for a tree surgeon, if I knew a tree surgeon, because he wants to have the tree removed, right? You see, he took that tree after Christmas and he planted it in the garden like 30, 40 years ago, and it continued to grow, and it continued to grow, and it continued to grow. And thoughts, whether they be negative thoughts, are like seeds, and you plant them, and then once you plant them, if you begin to continually nurturing them, you begin to continue feeding them, those seeds begin to become bigger and bigger and bigger. And if you think about an oak tree, what does an oak tree produce? Acorns. And acorns are the seed of the oak tree. And what happens to the acorns when they fall off the tree? They begin to grow, and they begin to sprout, and they begin to grow into oak trees. And then what started off was one seed, you suddenly find you've got a full forest. You're surrounded by fucking trees. The same things, the same thoughts that permeate in your mind in a negative fashion that was one thought has now become multiple thoughts. It's no longer one tree. You're now living in a forest full of negative thoughts, full of depressive thoughts, full of compulsive, obsessional thoughts. What you really want to do is not to give yourself that focus of energy looking on what caused those thoughts. Why do you feel this way? What you want to do is you want to get a damn good tree surgeon who chops the roots out, who digs out that tree, who leaves you with fresh soil, and now you can plant something that's productive, something that's positive, something that's useful. That's my advice. Have a good evening.